With lots of steady rainfall currently ongoing across the four-state region, we still have these flash flood watches and river flood watches in place as we go through the day today and even through the entirety of Christmas Day tomorrow, as some of those main stem rivers will respond to all of this rainfall throughout the day tomorrow. And this includes the entirety of the four-state region here. And so far, we don't have any flash flood warnings out there, which means that flash flooding is ongoing, but we're going to have to keep a very close eye out for that potential through the rest of the day as this rainfall continues. And as far as any winter weather is concerned, most of the viewing area will be spared of any sort of impact from that, but we still have this winter storm warning for Garrett and Grant counties back into western Maryland and West Virginia, because a few inches of snowfall is expected in these locations at least as we roll into Christmas morning, making for some tricky travel conditions on the holiday itself. There it is again, steady rain moved in as we went through the middle of the morning, and it pretty much has persisted. You can see that flow coming straight up from the south, and that is going to keep rainfall in place, if not picking up in intensity as we go through the rest of the day today. And you can see again a lot of green on the map here with some yellows and even oranges mixed in. Look at this. We have some pretty heavy rain at the current moment over most of Fulton County in southern Pennsylvania, and we're going to have that at times, and that rain could easily reduce visibilities on the roadways to less than a mile. So if you have to travel or be out there today, give yourself some extra space. Now, the threat for flooding will reach its max point later this evening as this rain continues and reaches its peak later on here today. And we could see a few power outages later on tonight as we see those wind speeds pick up. We could have wind gusts approaching 50 to 55 miles an hour. That's another threat with this storm. And then tomorrow morning, the roadways could have some black ice on them as any of that standing water flash freezes once temperatures plummet all the way down below freezing. Check it out here with the rainfall again. It's just not going to let up as we go through the afternoon today into the evening time. As we roll into the overnight, that's when the front itself will start to cross the area. Still expect that around midnight. The precip will be ending pretty rapidly right as that transition over to a bit of snowfall occurs. So the good news is, again, most of the snow will stay confined over toward the Allegheny Mountain range and keep snowfall just to a few showers, maybe some flurries through the rest of the four-state region on a very cold and windy day tomorrow. Rainfall totals still going to be on the order of about 1.25 inches to 2.5 inches in some spots today. So it's going to remain a very soggy mess as we roll through, and that's why flooding is such a high possibility given the fact that we're getting all of this rain in such a short time. Now, this is future wind gusts. We're not likely to see wind gusts in excess of 60 miles an hour, but we certainly could see those wind gusts in excess of 50 as we roll into this evening before things finally start to calm down a little bit as we go into Christmas Day. But it's still going to be breezy through the holiday itself, very frigid both Friday and Saturday. And then as we roll into next week, temperatures modify and things will be looking a little bit better.